All right, so here we are again. Gen Con 50, day 3.
Day 3. It has been a really good show so far. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And this is the big day, really.
It is.
Yeah.
So you've been really good the previous shows about stating the day. So what is today?
Day after Saturday.
Saturday, great.
Day after Friday.
So traditionally Saturday is, Friday was hectic. Saturday, it's definitely, you can tell, like the crowds have increased significantly. People are off work.
Absolutely.
Kids are out of school. I assume kids still go to school. I don't know what that world's like anymore, but I do know board games.
You stay in school, kids.
Yes, stay in school. If you're watching this, it's Saturday, so you're off school, so enjoy.
Yeah, if you're in school right now, get out.
Right, because it is Saturday.
And the summer.
But yeah, so it's been exciting. Lots of new people coming through, experiencing all the stuff we have to offer.
Absolutely.
It's just, so we have a few exciting things to show today. We had a couple talks with some of our producers and designers about a few of our new games.
A lot of people are interested in some of the stuff we announced from our press show, so we thought we would bring a little more information about those games.
First one being that people are asking a lot of questions about, of course, is Arcadia Quest Riders.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Those mounts look so good. The miniatures look so good. We've got our booth that you'll see in the upcoming video, I think.
Well, so we showed that yesterday.
Okay, well, you'll be able to see some of the miniatures from it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's all good. I know. Yesterday was Friday. Today's Saturday. It all checks out. All right. So, do you wanna introduce who's in our Arcadia Quest video?
Is it Guile?
It is.
Guile, yes, yeah. So Guile will be talking about next year's Arcadia Quest expansion, going direct to retail in 2018. Arcadia Quest Riders.
All right.
Hello everyone, this is day 2 of Gen Con 2017. My name is Guilherme Goulart. I'm one of the designers and producers for Arcadia Quest. I'm here with Fred Perret, one of the designers for Arcadia Quest as well. And we're here to talk to you about the latest expansion we just unveiled here, which is Arcadia Quest Riders. So for this show, we're just showing you some of the pieces, the box art. And basically this is a plug-and-play expansion similar to Pets. It adds a new layer in the sense that you have now mounts for your guild. Each guild gets to have one mount, like that. And that will allow you not only to actually traverse the city in a more efficient way, as these mounts can shove characters out of the way, so it adds a whole new dynamism to the game. They also have each special ability that's exhaustible, so you have to drop one of your guild tokens on them to get special benefits. There you go. Notice the mounts can also have an item slot, just like the pets, so that you can upgrade them as you go along. The box also comes with 2 new heroes, one brand new villain. He's a master hunter, and the game takes place in the Great Wild Plains just next to the city. And it also comes with a new minion, so there's plenty of replayability in this box as well. It adds a new campaign that it's a branching campaign, so if you own... There you go. Those are the 2 new heroes. So if you already own some of the other expansions from Arcadia Quest, such as Pets or Beyond the Grave, you can also use those 2 expansions in this campaign, because you can branch into other scenarios to play with them, similar to what we've done with the Fall of Arcadia. All right, I think that's it. Anything to add, Fred?
No, thank you.
All right, thank you very much for checking out. Talk to you soon.
All right, that was an awesome look at the AQ Riders and the cool mounts that are in there.
I cannot wait to get my hands on that, because that is going to change the game in a very cool way, and I love that you can plug it in to any of the previous Arcadia Quest adventures, but that there'll be a campaign for this one as well.
Yeah, so brand new campaign, but it will work with any of the previous Arcadia Quest stuff, and you'll need at least the core Arcadia Quest or Inferno.
Yeah, excellent. And great job by Guile interviewing, showing off his interviewing skills.
Oh, yes.
That was great.
Yep.
Yeah.
So another game that people were pretty excited about that we talked about on Thursday, it seems so long ago, was Kick-Ass.
Yeah. Can you say that?
I still can. It's the internet. You can say
we can get away with anything.
Yeah, anything. But anyway, so I had a chance to talk to Renato, who's a producer on Kick-Ass.
Very cool.
I said it again. And we have another video for you on that, so let's take a look. Hi, I am here with Renato Sazdelli, producer of a game we just announced, Kick-Ass, based on the popular comic by Mark Millar.
Yep.
And could you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. Yeah, the game, it's a co-op game that we're gonna publish on 2018. It's completely based on the comics. So the greatest thing about the game is that you must fight all the villains, the bad guys that are coming up to save the city and have a great environment. But as well, you must take care of your personal life and also your social media status. So you want to be famous, you wanna do the regular stuff you need to do, but also you must take care of the game and beat up the villains.
So in that case, so like let's say you and me are playing. There's some guys attacking a bank or something like that, right?
Yep.
But I may have to call you and be like, hey, go take care of these guys. I've got to go take my girlfriend out.
Yeah.
Right? And keep that, so something like that?
Yeah, mostly because like you're gonna have some tracks that take care of your emotional status, so you gotta be happy.
Right.
So you gotta do your life stuff regularly, not to get.
So I mean, it captures the feel of the comic because I mean, I'm a big fan of the comic, and I'm sure you've read them. And so it's an interesting thing because it's normal people becoming these vigilantes, and they still have their normal people life, but it's even more complicated because these are people who, like, it's not a world where it's full of superheroes in a sense, right? So it feels like it really captures that.
Yeah, and another thing that it captures like pretty intensely is that you can die at any moment. Like, you feel you can die at any moment, the character. So we got like, it's too risky to go and like, you're not gonna fight 3 villains and see what happens when you're playing like with real heroes. So if you do that, it would be really risky. You might end up in the hospital and lose like rounds at the hospital to get recovered. So it's.
And as people might have noticed, I just want to show these off as I'm awkwardly holding them here. Is we've got miniatures for it, obviously. So we've got Kick-Ass and Hit Girl and like a bunch of the other characters from the series, right?
Yeah, the game has some things are yet to be completely set, but it's probably going to come up with like 8 heroes. So you're gonna play to 2 to 5 to 4 players, so you can get a new hero, get a new abilities for them. They have different feelings, tracks and stuff like this, and also like big villains at the end. They also change the complete atmosphere of the game and how you beat up them. It's completely different from like if you're playing against Mother Russia or John Genovese. It's just completely different.
That's awesome. So, like we said, this is going to be out 2018. It's direct to retail, and we'll have a lot more information as we come out. But we were just excited to finally show people what the team has been working on.
Yeah, sure.
All right, thanks for joining us, Renato.
Thank you.
All right, bye. And we are back. I want to thank Jared and Renato for that.
Past Jared.
Yeah.
Yes.
For that great look at Kick-Ass.
Oh my God.
I'm actually really looking forward to that game because I've read
too.
the comics. I'm a big fan of Mark Millar's work, so it was cool that we could bring that universe to life on the tabletop.
And it just seems like such an interesting concept, like a cooperative game where you're both worrying about your superhero problems, but your hot mess of a life problems too.
Like to me, that's every day. Because I'm trying to balance those aspects.
Those two aspects of your
specific.
I think you're giving away to the internet right now.
This is part of the balance.
Well, you're letting them know that you are a superhero.
That's right. That's right.
What would be your superpower if you could have one?
Sleeping.
You could sleep through anything.
I could.
I could see some situations where that
it would be so distracting for the criminal. They're like, he flew in, started sleeping. We didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. What about you?
Me, I would always be able to find my keys.
Really?
So, in a situation, and other people's keys maybe as well. So, you could sell that information to them.
I feel like you just become a super villain.
Yeah.
That's like a powers for Lex Luthor land grab sort of thing. Where you're like, I'm going to melt the polar ice caps, flood the world. You're like, I'm going to make you pay to find your keys.
Yes.
So
extort
very similar.
money for keys. Similar. You know what I would think is you just get constant phone calls from people tell me.
I would put your name
I really
all
need them. Yeah.
So that's Kick-Ass. Not that stuff we just talked about, but the Renato and Jared bit. We've also...
Cool.
What?
I just said it was cool. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just
don't know? All right. Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was cool.
Why don't you let... Please, we're doing a live show. Why don't you let us know about the next video we have.
Ooh, okay. I got to talk to Brian Steele, our Dark Age brand manager, about some of the different events we've got going on at Gen Con for Dark Age, and some of the things fans of the game can look forward to, and how to get into miniature gaming if you're interested as well.
Awesome.
Hey there, we're here at the CMON booth at Gen Con 50, and we're talking to Dark Age brand manager Brian Steele. How's the show been going for you so far, Brian?
Fantastic. We have been so swamped, and it's been really good as far as just general, people have coming up, new players, old players. It's been awesome.
Great. And is there anything new you're bringing out for the show this year?
This particular show has been the relaunch, or the launch of the new Scarred book and card pack and all the faction stuff. It's been awesome as far as the new Scarred stuff. It's really, really well received.
Excellent, excellent. And what kind of organized play or tournament events do you have going on?
Well, we as a company are actually running one, and me, myself personally, running the March to Immortality tournament tonight. Although we've got a couple of fan groups that have been running tournaments for us, and they are selling out, and it's looking really good. Like, it's nice to have the fans coming out and saying, all right, Gen Con's going to be a big show for us. So
excellent. So it sounds like there's like a huge fan following and really a lot of fan-generated activities.
It's actually put on by one of the podcasts for the game, the New Ashkelon Radio podcast. They have went through Gen Con to set up these tournaments, and it's getting better every time I turn around. There's more people on the Facebook pages. It's awesome.
That's great. And so if somebody's just looking to get into miniatures gaming, what would you suggest? Like, where would they start, and what is like a good faction to lead them into that sort of gaming?
Specifically for Dark Age, honestly, when we build the game, we do it so it is the rule of cool. Go through the models, figure out which one you want to paint, you want to put together, and then figure out that might be the faction for you. Go with the aesthetics. If you are a seasoned wargamer and you might have a particular play style, then you dig a little deeper and go into that sort of thing. But I would say just figure out which one that you want to play with, and then build around that.
Cool, very cool. Well, thanks very much. Glad to hear the show is going good, and we'll see you guys next time.
All right, so that was I left those over there. Can I go ahead and get those?
Oh, yeah, for
thank
sure.
you.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. There you go. So that was our look at Dark Age with Brian Steele.
Yeah, really exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Great organized play events, and it looks really cool. I don't know much about miniatures games. I'm learning. This is like an education for me, so it's been really cool using him as a resource to like introduce me to the hobby as well.
That's awesome. And actually, that's the backdrop you see. We've got the Dark Age area of our booth back here, which you saw in that video that you thought we were going to do today. That was yesterday.
Right.
Yes. So, and then also, we do have a Song of Ice and Fire tabletop miniature game, which we will have more for you on that. And, I think we're going to have a video tomorrow for that, is our hope.
Future. Yep.
And if not a video, maybe we can get someone to replace one of us and chat a bit to you.
That would be good.
So one quick thing we want to say, if you have any questions for us, you can go ahead and throw them in chat now. We've got one more video for you. We're going to talk to Heather, who's our OP coordinator at the event. We're going to chat with her just about...
What is OP?
Organized play.
Okay.
Yes. But we're going to talk to her at the event area where she tells us a little about the tournaments and just how the show's been for her.
Awesome.
So let's take a look. All right, so now we are here in CMON's tournament area or event area at Gen Con 50, and I'm here with Heather, who is our OP coordinator. And I just wanted to know a little bit about what's going on.
Okay, so we've got some great events going on here. We've got some special events made, scenarios for Zombicide that you can't usually play elsewhere. We're actually playing a lot of Massive Darkness. That one has been a huge hit for us. We've actually been overflowing with people asking about that one. So that one's been absolutely amazing. Got a lot of Arcadia quests, some scenarios with the dragons that have been blowing up. We've been great. We're actually showcasing one of our biggest Arcadia quest events. Later on Saturday, it's going to have over 30 people involved. So
what's unique about that event?
So that event's going to be the biggest tournament that we've ever had. We've got really great prizes for that. We pulled some really great promos out. We've even got some trophies made for that one. Yeah, so we're really excited about that one. It's going to be huge.
So we'll make sure to get some footage of that too, because that sounds really interesting. And that's what I like about what this side of the team does with our OP, especially for Gen Con events like that, is you always try to make it special, right?
Yeah.
It's not just, I mean, sometimes it's like just come and play Massive Darkness, which is cool because it's just now starting to hit certain places.
Yep.
But other things, it's like, okay, Arcadia Quest, it's been out a while, but what can we do that makes it unique? And I think that's been awesome how you guys have always kind of made those events super special, and it seems like everyone here really appreciates it. So with that said, it's also Gen Con 50.
Yes.
And we've been talking to people and seeing about how long have you been going to Gen Con?
So this is actually only my second year going to Gen Con. So last year was my first. It's been exciting. It really has been. Yeah.
So even from last year to this year, have you noticed a big difference just in the attendees, like the convention as a whole, but even just with the CMON area and everything like that?
Yeah, huge. It's been crazy this year. Yeah, it's been really busy over here.
Cool, yeah, and it just seems like the excitement is that there's just another level of it, right? Just because it is such a big milestone.
It is. Yeah.
Well, cool. We appreciate you taking the time. We know you're super busy, kind of like handling everything with the great staff we have on hand. But we'll have more footage from you. Yeah. We'll have more footage from the event area and the different tournaments you talked about. So Thanks for joining us, and bye. So that was a look at our event area with Heather.
It's really cool because Gen Con is of course, about demoing new games and stuff like that, but organized play is such an important part of it too, like the tournaments, the learn to plays, all of those different chances for people to sit down and really get their game on, really get through a game.
And it's nice because our team who puts all that together has always strived, like Heather said, to put together unique scenarios that, so you're not just playing campaigns from the book.
Exactly,
right?
Yeah.
So that's cool.
They're some of the best at that, coming up with these different ideas that are going to engage fans, and like you say, give them the ability to try something that they wouldn't get to try anywhere else.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so like we said, we were going to take a couple questions. It looked like we had several people ask about Hate, which is the next Kickstarter that we announced after Song of Ice and Fire tabletop miniatures game. We haven't announced a date or anything, but it is going to be our next Kickstarter. We don't have a lot of details beyond what was originally posted in the last update. It is based off of Adrian Smith's creator-owned graphic novel series called Chronicles of Hate.
Yeah.
It's a brutal world of these warring factions.
Yeah. If you've seen any of the miniatures, you can see it's a real skull crushing.
It's there. So in it, you have your factions or your tribes that you're trying to get them to thrive and survive. Yeah. I'm a poet.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
And you're getting them to do this by defeating the other tribe or faction you're against.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because it is the brutalness of the world is depicted in the game in the sense that there are members of your tribe in these battles that can be significantly hurt, that those will carry over through your fights and makes it difficult.
So in short, would you consider it like a family party game? Is that the classification?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely not. No, it's a traditional big box game for us, and with amazing miniatures. So I'll be honest, last year we showed Rising Sun miniatures for the first time, and I was blown away. Yes. I had the same feeling when I saw the Hate miniatures.
Yeah, in fact, honestly, they seem to be getting almost more intricate.
And I don't know how.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad I don't paint because I would go crazy trying to do these miniatures. But the people who do paint, who's
salivating over
Well, yeah, and it's crazy because we get so many submissions to us of people painting the work from our games, which we love.
Well, we show them off on our My CMON Mondays, which is really cool. So check it out on our Facebook page. Yeah, and
it's amazing to see the work people do. It just blows me away. I could never do that.
Yeah, I mean, well, there are some incredibly talented painters out there, so it's nice. I like to watch the videos. I like you. I don't paint or anything like that, but I find it cathartic just to watch masters at work.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very cool.
So we will try. Can't make a promise. We'll maybe try to see if we can get a little video of that tomorrow. Maybe get a little more about the game for you. So hopefully that. But we'll have much more coming up before the Kickstarter. So don't worry. You'll learn more about Hate for sure.
And can we say more questions more if they have them?
Yeah, so feel free. You can throw some more questions into this video, especially if you're watching it later, and we'll try to get to some more tomorrow. And yeah, so I think that's it.
Yeah. Can we do our traditional sign-off?
Oh, sure, yeah. Let's pump it up. All right, thanks for joining us.